The second of the three host nations commences play today in Toronto as for the first time ever, the Men's World Cup comes to Canada. They will take on Bosnia in the opening match of Group B, brought to you by Prize Picks. Use my code HMA. Play $5, get $50 instantly as we're giving a live play with playing color commentary on the game. Appreciate all you guys being here on this Friday, day 2 of the World Cup. My name is cgiulianihpu. If you've never been to one of these streams before, how it works is like this. Fire away on the chat any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer about anything and everything. Any donation gets your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that you see them. Vote in that poll. What do you think happens today? Canada win, Bosnia win, or a draw? Birch with a $5. Wayne Rooney being on commentary here in England makes me want to assault my TV. It's that bad. Oh, man. Appreciate you a ton on that one. It's that bad. I know that the Australian commentator is someone from America, and they, like, butchered all the commentary. At least you gotta watch all the games. Fox has decided not to show random stuff, so I'm watching everything on Telemundo from now on. So, appreciate you a ton on that one, Birchwood, as always. Appreciate you, man. Is it that bad? Man. I mean, we have Alexi Lawless, so it can't be worse than that. Starting lineup for both these sides. Both teams running a 4-4-2 for the host nation, Canada. Larea left back, Cornelius and DeFuger all at center. Johnston at right back. In the midfield, you got Miller, you got Eustachio, Kone, and Buchanan, and then up top, Oluwase and David. As for Bosnia, they're also running a 4-4-2. In the back, Kolasinac, Mohorovic, Katic, Danic. In the midfield, Memic, Tahirovic, Basic, Barakovic, and then up top, the two forwards, Lukic and Demirovic. Appreciate you a ton on that. Where will the silver play button go? I have no idea. I have no clue. Yeah, USA begins their thing today. Yep, I cannot wait for that. We'll be on the call for that one, as we are for pretty much every World Cup game that doesn't interfere with the Stanley Cup and the NBA Finals. Again, appreciate all you guys being here on this Friday night. Love the new profile pic, JP. How many red cards are we getting this afternoon evening? A lot. I mean, if it's anything like yesterday, we're going to get a lot. So, got some more comments. Something all good, Kieran. We got another one. Birmingham City fans. So I have massive anti-Wayne Rooney, but yeah. That makes it right. That makes more sense. That makes sense. I can understand that. Anytime a rival like that hurt you too many times, I completely get that. Ty Omaha, man. We'll do that, Mr. Roland. All right. All right, Canada in the red. They're going to be going right to left to start. Bosnia in the whites. They're going left to right. And let's get this one underway down the left side. It's Miller play back to midfield. Now down the right side in the attacking third. Good heavy first touch. Trying to take it down on the left side before a slide challenge. Buchanan, or excuse me, that is Oluwase, who's able to win the throw-in on the left side in the attacking third for Canada. As I don't know why my clock did not start. My apologies on that. Clock should have started. My bad. We're 20 seconds in. Did he get the water beer for tonight? Nice. Nice. Miller. Deep thrown into the box and trying to clear that one away, but cross in and it'll win a corner kick. Not even 30 seconds in. Good job there. Clearing the danger for the moment by Mohorovic. Stopping that cross from getting in. But the first corner of the game, not even 1 minute into this one, will be taken by Eustachio, the captain. You can already with the corner. You get the ice show speak commentary with jeez. Louis has matured. He actually knows the game. He has matured a lot since then. Eustachio, corner from the left side. At Toronto Stadium, home of Toronto FC. It's going to be a low corner. Not a lot of height on that one. Trying to play to David, and he can't get there. Bosnia clears it. They'll play it down across midfield, and coming off his line is Crepo. Play that one in midfield. Down the right side. Not a good pass on the right side there. And Basic gets there first. Bosnia in possession. Good first touch on the left side. Heavy challenge there is... Looks like that was Johnston on the challenge. So Bosnia free kick here. Kolasinac was the man who went down. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. How's it going, John? Appreciate you being here. I got the bot. Don't worry. We got the hydration breaks as well. Blame Canada, man. I love that song. I love that movie. Good movie. So free kick here. And the manager for Canada for the second straight World Cup, Jesse Marsh. Free kick here into the box, looking at the right post. Headed back into the 6. Good job there by Katic, and then the shot is high. So it was a good header by Katic on the right post to feed it to Memic. It's a great free kick. He was onside, but Memic got to be more clinical there on that one. It's a one-time shot. Trying to slip it by Cornelius, and too much on it. Canada tries to play it out the back. Larea gets there, trying to play back to his center back, and he will. To Fujiro. Down the right side. Head away by Bosnia. Back to their center back, Muharovic. Yeah, no, I like it. I like the new profile pick with the bald eagle and the USA flag. I like it. I like it. Kind of back. Konye. Go down the right side. Thought his time in that run was going to be offside, so going to do the overlapping run instead down the right side. We'll get a cross into the box. Not a lot of height on that one. Easily cleared away there by Barakovic. DeFudrell just has to head that one out. Throwing for Bosnia at midfield. How's it going, RFK? Welcome back in. We watched Tango last night. How to knock it out for an Oscar? I have no idea. The animation on that is gorgeous. My pick of the USA match, I have the USA. I have USA 2-1 in that one. I think USA is the better side. The injury to the Paraguay's top striker is bad. So I think USA wins that one. I think the USA gets 7 in the group. I think they draw Turkey. Wanting a foul down the left side is Lukic. So he thought he was stuck to the ground. Not going to get the call. We'll go out of play harmlessly for a Canadian throw or a goal kick. Oh, there's no eagle? Wait, I thought... Oh, that's just a shadow? Oh. I thought the thing on the... At first glance, I thought the thing on the right side was an eagle. So US draw 2-2. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I do think we will get some goals. It will open up. Hopefully Robinson isn't... Miles Robinson doesn't play. Bosnia going to win a free kick off the throw, and Dadic goes down, and he'll win the free kick about 45 yards away. Just like up. No, my voice is just going through it. That's all it is. My voice is just doing things. Free kick here from the right side. Bosic to take. Bosic will just play it short. Back to Bosic. So if he now tries to whip one into the box, he will. To the far post, header, and that one misses on the near side. Lukic. Was a good ball in from Bosic from about 45 yards out. Yep, Illuminati confirmed, Mr. Elvin. Yep. Where they don't hide it. They don't hide the villain. 2030 World Cup airs on NBC. I'm going to say fiction. I think Fox will lose it because they're going to try to do everything in their power to keep the NFL. I'm going to guess ESPN, ABC get the World Cup. But I would love NBC. I think that'd be great. Goal kick here, trying to play down the right side here for Oluwase. Oluwase can't get there. Goes back to the Bosnian keeper, Vasil. Kind of gets a touch on that one first, but right back to Bosnia. Bosic. Down the left side, good ball. But chasing that one down is DeFudrell. DeFudrell shields his man, is able to win the goal kick successfully. Shielding Lukic down the left side. Can I draw a turkey? I can do the 5-finger turkey. I can't draw like an actual turkey, but I can do like the kindergarten way of doing it with the 5 turkeys. Do we see this one breaking the record of 28 red cards? I think because we have more games, yes. Because we have more games in this one, I think so. Streaming schedule. Tonight we're doing USA Paraguay. Tomorrow, I haven't decided if we're doing United Bowl or the Qatar match. I'm not sure yet. We are doing NBA Finals tomorrow night, and we're doing, of course, we're doing NBA Finals. We're doing a game tomorrow night at midnight, Eastern time. Whichever game is at midnight. I think that's the Australia-Turkey game at midnight. What channels do you see replacing? Well, I don't think they're going to lose the NFL, but if they do, I think it would be probably a streaming partner like Amazon or Netflix, unfortunately. Muharovic. He's off to his right back. Try to get into the 18, easily headed away there by DeFudrell. Saves it Bowser, though. It's Zahirovic. Back to midfield down the left side. Pace has been good so far. Definitely opening up. Team's not afraid to take chances. Tricky face Hotspur. Throwing for Canada as that one goes out of play. Konye. So play it at midfield down the right side. Pushed from behind. They will not get the call. Bosnia gets possession back. To switch the play on the left. Now they're going to keep it on the left side. One touch passing goes out of play. Last touch by Eustachio. Ibasic, yes. Yeah, they did like a whole pronunciation guide too of like the players saying their names. And midfield, Bosnia look to just play it back to their center back. Tahirovic goes back to Vasil. Still gets it across center. Looking there for Demirovic. Demirovic lost possession. Eustachio gives off to Johnston down the right side at midfield. Will play a long ball down the right side. Looking down for Buchanan. Buchanan gets a good first touch. He's taken down from behind for Kolasinac, but stays up and goes out of play. Good, strong challenge there by Kolasinac, and he'll win a throw-in for Bosnia. All good, Mike. I appreciate you, man. Troy take the lead. I want Troy to do it. I want Troy to do it. That'd be so good for the sport. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. We have emojis in the chat. Yeah, Canada's never gotten a point in a World Cup match. They were disappointing in 2022 after a very good qualifying round. 86, they got nothing out of it. They qualified pretty much by default because Mexico hosted the World Cup, so they're pretty much the only nation that could do it. Amazon session in the World Cup wouldn't shock me, actually. Wouldn't shock me if they do. Right, who even is there? Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be the CW to do games. Throwing it midfield on the left side for Bosnia. 9 minutes gone this one. My clock's about 20 seconds behind, so just bear with me on that. Throwing here down the left side. Right back to Canada. That one across mid. Danic gets there first, though. Played into the attacking third before that one sat away. Back to Konier. Konier plays it down the left side across midfield. Canada looks to counter. Miller. Not a great pass on the left side, but it's poked away as he was looking for Larea. Throwing one by Canada on the left side in the attacking third. Can Canada going right to left this half? Bosnia left to right. Larea to take the throw. Larea tries to play it into the box on the left side. Now Miller. Miller on the left side tries to go back to Larea, and it's out of bounds by Barakovic, and it will be another throw-in for Canada. We saw Korea get a goal from, we saw yesterday Czechia get a goal from this spot off a throw-in. If they play it deep here, it will be Miller on the long throw. Miller. Long throw into the 18. It's headed back by Bosnia. Canada regains possession. They'll play back to midfield. Going back to their keeper, Crepo. Watch college? Yes. Oh, yes. Good ball by Crepo down the left side. It's Miller again. Miller looking to take on two guys. Will now play it back to Eustachio. Larea now on the left side. TNT for Study Football, possibly? I think they could probably get both, but yeah. I think they would get both, though. I mean, Amazon's got unlimited money. Konier. Larea. Is the attacking third? Good ball there for David. But then a bad back pass to Johnston. And Bosnia looks to counter. Heavy challenge there by Johnston. That should be a yellow. To stop the counterattack. It's a bad pass by David. And that will be the first yellow of the game. And we'll go to Johnston. USA and Paraguay are playing in the FIBA U18 Women's America Cup. I think we're going to win that one. So Bosnia wins a free kick here. Johnston, a heavy challenge to stop the counterattack. Was a bad pass by Oluwasei. He's looking for Johnston, and Johnston just has to challenge him from behind, taking Mimic down to the ground. On the left side. And Mimic is still down. They'll bring the medical staff on. But Johnston gets the first yellow of the game for either side. If you like what we see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, helps the channel a ton. Yeah, Freddie, it's so funny. I love what Freddie's doing. I love it. Just embracing the diversity of this country and really experiencing what America's all about. I love it. It's so funny. How's it going, Joe? Appreciate you being here. TNT will ever get the Super Bowl? No, it'll never be on cable. We'll never do it entirely on cable. Now, all casts and like simulcasts, that's one thing, but they'll never do it entirely on cable. Team for college? So I went to High Point University, so I'm a High Point fan for everything, but they do not have football. So for football, I'm Florida because I grew up a Florida fan, and Arizona State because I went there for law school. So football, I have Florida and Arizona State as my teams. Every other sport, it's High Point University. Free kick into the box, headed on target. But not a lot of power on for Lukic, and it will go easily saved by Crepo. So for college, if High Point is a football team, different story, but they don't have a football team. Crepo off the kick right back to Bosnia. On the right side, Dedic. Dedic down the right side to Hirovic. Barakovic. Stolen away by Miller. Good strong challenge there, and Larea gets it back. Kind of looks to clear. Not a great clearance, but headed out of play by Bosnia on the right side. By Tahirovic. Did I see Elsa? Wait, what? I'm confused by that. Did I see Elsa? I'm not sure what you mean. I was actually taking for the first 10 minutes that Miller's long throws to be deadly. Yep. If it gets to Oluwase, I mean, look, we saw Czechia get a goal from that. Yeah, lots of yellows runs the first 3 games. Yep. Yeah, I think NBC is going to bid too. I hope they get it. At least someone besides Fox. Eustachio tries to feed it to David in the attacking third. Too much on that pass. Kolasinac plays it right back to Vasil. Gatic back to Vasil. Again, Bosnia going left to right, Kana right to left. Tahirovic. Bad pass there to Memic, and Kana will take a quick throw down the right flank. Goes out of play, cross into the box, looking for Oluwase. Bit behind his man, but Bosnia just has to clear the danger out of play. Tahirovic, all I can do is get a foot on that one, slice it out for a corner. Favorite club stock is Fulham. I'm a Fulham fan. Been a Fulham fan since 2013. Freddie got to the Saints and Pels facilities. I have not seen that. That's awesome. Oh my God, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited for ESPN ABC doing it. Yeah, Buck and Aikman do a very good job. I'm excited for that. Yeah, I gotta check that out, JP. Yeah, Freddie, I love what he's doing. Although I can't believe he went to a Waffle House last night. Like, with the seating area closed. That's a sign to get out. Whips the ball into the box on the right side. Oluwase, that header goes backwards. Trying to feed it to his head. Now Bosnia looks to counter. The clearance goes off the ref. And Eustachio tries to get there first. They will blow the play dead. The refs say, my bad on that one. As Demirovic tried to start a counterattack, and the ref tried to duck out of the way, but 23 special returns to Univision. I'm going to say fiction. I think Telemoto keeps him. So free kick here for Bosnia after the referee stops the play and gets involved in the action. Had more touches there than South Africa had inside the 18 all last game. Africana Cornelius. Good ball there. They'll take it down midfield, across midfield, down the left side. That's a good ball. Run down the left side. Oluwase. Oluwase, ball into the box. Too heavy on that cross. It's a good counterattack. Was looking for David in the box. It stays for Canada, though. Buchanan on the right side. Buchanan, edge of the box for Konier. Konier, weak-footed pass in, cleared away by Bosnia. Playing a yellow card. So the problem with yellow card emoji is that it's exactly the same. It looks exactly the same as the yellow square. So I thought about it, but it looks exactly the same, so there'd be no purpose to it. If it didn't look exactly the same, I'd do it. But I tried like 5 different yellow cards, and they all looked exactly the same as the yellow square because of the way the ratios are. Miller on the left side. He'll get at the edge of the 18 on the left for Larea. Larea. Now back to the left side. Miller trying to open up some space here down the flank. Miller, good run here. Gets it behind to the far post. Headed behind by Kolasinac. He's trying to target Barakovic on that far post. Trying to win that jump. Then header there. That one weak out of the putback. That one saved. The weak-footed shot. A chance there for Canada. It was David. 12 yards away. Cat on the front foot right now. Playing inspired football right now. And it was a poor clearance. It was a poor clearance there from, I believe, Mohorovic. And David was right at the keeper. Was never going to test Vasil. But Canada applying some pressure these last 5 minutes. Remains nothing. Canada gets it back in midfield. Konier taken down from behind, wins a free kick at midfield as he's taken down by Basic. Favorite German soccer club? Don't have one. Just whoever's playing Red Bull. Quote unquote Red Bull. How's it going, Sertan? What's up? Anyway, first off, when the ball goes off the ref during an attack, yeah. We still have that one, Joe, at least. Yep. Only 2 games? Yep, only 2 games today. Yep, only 2 games today. Not sure why, but only 2 games today for the World Cup. Tomorrow we get the four games, and that continues for the next 2 days. Or 2 weeks, I should say. Free kick down the left side. Too much on that one. Was looking for Miller. Ambitious ball. Ambitious ball trying to get over the head of Dedic. Back for a Bosnian throw-in. Can Canada going right to left this half? Bosnia left to right. Dedic. Throw in here. Headed by Cornelius. Cornelius down the left side, and it is deflected out of play by Larea. Will remain with Bosnia on the throw in here. Yeah, New York City is going to be insane. New York City is going to be absolutely insane. I cannot wait for that Saturday night. Regardless of what happens, it's going to be nuts. Yeah, with the accents. Yeah, with the accents. Yeah, it's not basic. It's Basic. Rivers playing Wolfsburg or Havanov? Yep. Yeah, I'm rooting for Troy baseball over West Virginia. But regardless, I mean, whoever wins, I want them to be Cinderella. I think UNC wins it all. Down the right side here, Mimic. Good tackle there by Cornelius. He looks to clear, and he will be able to do so. Keeps it in play, back to Canada. Good job there by Cornelius. Down on the left side, Miller trying to play some tiki-taka to Eustachio. Good ball there. Larea now will look to counter. Down the left side, that's a great challenge. Oluwase was in on the left side, but a poor clearance by Bosnia after winning the initial challenge. Here comes Larea. Larea, bad pass, looking for the overlapping run for Miller. And then a challenge from behind. Free kick won by Bosnia. Bad challenge there by Eustachio. A good build-up here by Canada so far. Really attacking that left flank. Not a great challenge there from Eustachio. Barakovic went down. Bosnia wins the free kick in their defensive third. Really have not seen Bosnia in the attacking third in quite some time. Free kick here down the right side. It's Lukic. Before it's headed away by Canada. Trying to free up Oluwase on the left side. Oluwase, that pass intercepted by Dedic. Dedic plays it back at midfield. They'll look to go down the right side now with Basic. Basic run down the right side. It's a good ball for Barakovic. Barakovic challenge heavy by Larea. It's a heavy challenge there from Larea. It's a clean challenge, but it's a heavy one. Larea adamant that was out for a goal kick. It was last touched by Barakovic. It will be a corner kick, though. And yeah, that is definitely off of Larea's shin. Yeah, I'm still stunned by... Well, I'm not stunned. It's more that they allowed a goal 10 minutes in. And they look so leaky at the back. That's the thing, checkmate. They look so leaky at the back. You know, Knicks fans now, some of them got to behave. Corner kick here into the near post, and that one finds the back of the net! Goal for Bosnia off the set piece! And it's Lukic! The first shot on target for Bosnia, and it finds the back of the net. Goal! Lukic deflects the header in with the back of his head, and Bosnia silences the crowd in Toronto with an early 1-0. Is that person wearing a Cooper Cup jersey? Wait, timeout. Kolasinac with a great header on the near post by Lukic. Was that person wearing a Cooper Cup jersey in the Bosnia crowd? Did I see that right? Did I see that right? I don't know if you saw it on Fox. I'm watching on Telemundo. Someone's in a Cooper Cup jersey in the Bosnia crowd. I think it's blue and yellow. It works. It works. That's amazing. Everything was going Canada's way. They win a set piece. They win a corner kick. And off the corner. Good aerial attack there, and Lukic gets the scoring started. Lukic, that is his first ever goal in international football. Yeah, the Wagler score, yep. And what a time to get it. Yeah, unless he's not a Bosnia fan. Yep. I mean, it's blue and yellow. That will take us to the hydration break. That will take us to the hydration break. So put a new poll up. So we'll go to a hydration break here. And well, second how you worse? Yes, we do. Commercial time. Well, unless you're on Telemundo. Telemundo is not showing commercials. Lukic, 18 goals this past season. In the top tier of Romania. He's one of the top scorers in the Romanian league last year. Or this past season, I should say. If you like what we see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It helps the channel a ton. This is the place to be for every World Cup match. We're going to be calling all of them. All 100 plus of them, minus the ones that interfere with the Stanley Cup and the NBA Finals. We're doing everything. Yeah, Fox asked our friend, should expect this type of coverage. Yep. But the assist there off the corner, Kolasinac just flicking that one on back. Getting it into the 6, centered it for Lukic perfectly. And a clinical header on the far post on the left side. Is he going to cherish the moment forever? Yep. If Italy did better penalties, it would count Italy. It would be. Yeah, wide sports hydration. Yep. Yeah, we're at the hydration break right now. You know, Fox is embarrassing. Yep. Tell me something I don't know. Bosnia and sports, I dare you to strike out of your ground over 10 septillion years. Right. Outside of maybe football? Yeah. I don't know if you saw it on. I don't know if you saw the crowd on Fox. But on Telemundo, the crowd showed. Yep. Exactly. On Fox, no game action missed. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I think they probably got a mandate from FIFA. Because it's a 3-minute hydration break. What channel should televise it? Anyone. Literally anyone besides Fox. I think NBC would have been great for it. I think NBC would have been great. Yeah, Italy 3 years in a row. And they expanded the field, too. That's crazy to me. FIFA probably got in their ear. Because there's a rule that says the commercial break, you have to come back 30 seconds before play starts. It's a 3-minute break, so you can take a 2-minute commercial break. And then come back. I think FIFA got in Fox's ear after yesterday because they violated a FIFA rule. Like, they're very strict about that. As they're about a lot of things. All right, back and away here. Canada free kick. To the attacking third. Cleared away from the moment by Dadic. Johnston on the right side in the attacking third. Tries to center it into the attacking third. About 25 yards away, looking for the head of Konier. Finds it, and now it's Larea. Larea tries to pass down the left side. And he's tackled from behind and will not win a free kick. It will be a throw going out for Barakovic. So a good, strong challenge there. You CBS, NBC, PTV, Peter TV, that Family Guy episode. Literally any other network but Fox. I got the bot. Yeah, security guard can't do anything about the game. Yep. Can't get any more American than hydration breaks. It's funny because they first started in 2014. The hydration breaks started then. And I said at the time, I guarantee you would still wait for the World Cup in 2026 to squeeze commercial breaks in. And sure enough, down the right side here is Johnson. Johnson in the attacking third. It's got Konier if he wants in the middle. Instead, we'll go to a different player. He's taken from behind. We'll win a free kick from 30 yards out on the right side. Buchanan. Taken down from behind on the right side from Kolasinac. So free kick coming up here in the attacking third. They'll play it short. Now the referee's going to put it back. They said they went too quickly on that one. It will be the captain, Eustachio, to take. Free kick on the right side. He'll play it long into the box. Finds the back heel of David. David tries to center it, and that one's cleared away for the moment. Gets it back, though. Miller will play a run down the right side. Cut back the shot. Blocked by Katic. Canada tries to head it back, and Bosnia will just head it out of the danger zone. Back in a play for a Canada throw-in. Eustachio will take the throw. But a good block there by Katic on that ball in the box. NBC Sports coverage, yeah, for the most part, they're the best at everything. Golf, they're not great at. It's funny, golf, CBS runs laps around them, but for the most part, I'll take NBC over pretty much any other network for the majority of sports. My grandpa once said soccer would never be huge in the U.S. because I can't stop it for commercials. They're trying their hardest. I mean, to be fair, I mean, they have quote-unquote commercials with the jerseys for club football. Yeah, I don't buy it, Neil. I think, as we got a corner kick here on the right side for Eustachio, I think they're going to lose everything else. I think Fox is going to try their hardest to get the NFL and keep it, even if it means losing everything else. So I think they'll keep the NFL but lose everything else. Ball to the top of the box at the corner. Miller plays it down the left side, space for David. David fires a shot with a weak foot. Blocked and now pushed from behind. They win a free kick at the edge of the box on the left side. Muharovic committing the foul. How you know that in 14 that US would get 26? I think we knew it at the time. Right, that was the rumor for a while based on the Confederation bidding. Because there was a rule that confederations could only host once every 8 years. So it was like, okay, it has to come to the US. Because it can't go Europe. They can't go Asia. So, and Australia counts as Asia. They're probably not going South America because they want to save that till 2030 for the centennial. They're not going Africa, so it's got to be US. So I pretty much knew. Free kick goes to the top of the box. Heavy first touch, and the first touch by David failed him. Stays Canada, though, down the left side. It's Miller. Miller. So play it down the flank on the left side. It was a bad first touch by David. I like that set piece. Miller. Back to midfield. So that's how. Because there was a rotational rule. And I knew South America was not going to get it. So they were trying to get it in 2030. And Europe couldn't get it. Asia couldn't get it. So unless you're doing it somewhere in Africa. Tackle from behind. David wins the ball cleanly as Tahirovic tries a counter. Now David down the right side. I tell him to do all day. Amen to that. Goes to midfield forward to Fougeral. Fougeral now back to Cognier. Cognier down the left side. He can kind of going right to left. Miller on the left side. He got arrested again? Yeah, he's done. That's twice in a week. Yeah, he's done. What an idiot. At least he didn't eat a phone this time. Bosnia wins a throw in at midfield. Right, it had to be a CONCACAF country. Because South America was going to save it till 2030. Couldn't be UEFA. Couldn't be AFC. So it was either going to be CAF or CONCACAF. And there was no way, especially with the expansion of the World Cup, that it was going to be an African nation. The infrastructure would have been just too much for one nation to do by itself. David. Yeah, commercial broadcasts in the UK didn't show commercials. Thank God. Yeah, I'm fine with picture-in-picture, but stay on the game. The scoreboard first event for 94 World Cup? Yep, it was to fit advertisements in. It was a way to fit ads in. Because they're like, we can't go to break during the game because TNT did that in 1990 and it was a disaster. So how can we make money? So they're like, oh, this is a good way to make money. Ball into the box on the left side. Not a good ball. Cleared away by Bosnia. Kolasinac. Or excuse me, Muharovic. Clears that one out for a Canadian throw on the left side. Miller to take. Miller. Heavy touch to get around Dadic on the left side. Taken down from behind. No call. Strong challenge there by Dadic. Gets it back, though, at the edge of the box. Larea back to Cognier. He'll whip a ball into the far post to the right side. Oluwaseyi. He fluffs the cross. He was looking for David at the center of the box. He completely fluffed the cross. And Bosnia clears. Canada on the front foot right now. Really one chance for Bosnia today resulted in a goal off the corner kick. Play it down the right side here. It's Oluwaseyi. Oluwaseyi. Good first touch, but skies the finesse shot. Was looking top left corner finesse. It was a good first touch. Oluwaseyi to turn around and beat Muharovic. Shielded him perfectly. A great first touch. The finish failed him. Canada's pressing for an equalizer, though. The first touch failed him. It was a great shield. It was a great turnaround. Next, Oceania Coast? Probably never going to happen. Unless Australia does it with New Zealand. Well, Australia is not... Australia is Asia. So for the purposes of the World Cup, Australia is Asia. They're part of the Asian Confederation. So Australia and New Zealand, they did the 2023 Women's World Cup. That went off fine. That one was very well executed. 2038 in U.S., yep, unless they change the rules. 2038 in the U.S. because Asia's doing it in 2034. Africa, South America, and Europe are doing it in 2030. So either leaves CONCACAF or Oceania, and Oceania can't do it. Unless New Zealand does it all by itself, but there's no chance. No, Africa can't, no, because Morocco is doing 2030. That counts. If you host even one game, it counts. So Morocco is doing 2030 alongside Spain and Portugal, and then the BS Centennial Games in South America, which is just stupid. But that whole peninsula is doing it, so we're probably getting in 2038, US is. Deep thrown on the right side, trying to feed it down the right post for Oluwase. Can't find his man. It's headed behind by Lukic. Corner, though, for Canada on the right side. If you guys like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe. It really does go a long way. Helps us out a ton on the channel. So we try to grow this community even more. We're over 74.6 thousand subs now. You guys have been awesome. $10 or more. Gets your name on the LED board behind me. Corner, they're going to whip it deep to the center, looking for the head of DeFordro. And that one headed back by Bosnia, cleared down the left side. Memic trying to start a counter on himself, working around Larea. Memic trying to take Larea on. It's poked away by Larea. And Memic will win a throw-in at midfield on the left side. For Australia and New Zealand, if they want to co-host, they can, but it would have to be... They couldn't do it until 2046 at the earliest. Hey, sports news I missed from the past week. Besides, the Stanley Cup and the NBA Finals just being completely drunk. Besides that, in Tuvalu, Vanuatu, Fiji. God. It would be fun. Time zones would be very inconvenient for most of the world. It would be fun. I don't know how you get the infrastructure, but it'd be fun. You know exactly, Blaze. Yep. Yeah, no, they clearly bought that. I mean, they paved the way to make it... They paved the way to make it a clear path for Saudi to host after they gave the World Cup to 3 different continents in 2030. Yeah, England, the fact they haven't hosted World Cup since 66 is crazy. But 2035 Women's World Cup is going to go hard. That's going to go really hard. They did a great job with the Women's Euro. Canada thrown on the right side at midfield. Any cities you think should have games that don't? I mean, selfishly, Phoenix. I think Phoenix would do a great job. I mean, they picked pretty good cities. I mean, Kansas City, the same is kind of in the middle of nowhere, and it's going to get replaced. It's kind of an outdated stadium, so I'm not crazy about Kansas City, even though they are a soccer hotbed. I think I rather would have done it in a... I would probably... Not even selfishly, I'd say Phoenix. Just because you have that huge hotbed, especially for Mexico. Especially Latin America. There's so many... The Gold Cup games always do well here. Right, they're oceans apart. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 2046. Yep. Because they can't do it for an 8-year stretch. 2034 is in Saudi, so you can't do 2038 or 2042. So 2046 would be when they could co-host for the first time. Konye. Tackled by Tahirovic. Lost the handle, dispossessed, and now Bosnia tries to take it down the right flank. Thrown one by Bosnia as David pokes that one out of play. Your most loaded summer sports weekend in a while, yep. If US only hosts 2038 and 16 same as US, which ones would it be? Probably same ones as now, except add Chicago, add Nashville to the mix, add Vegas to the mix. And then the final one would be probably Phoenix. Down the right side, Johnston. World Cup in Mars, yeah, with the gravity, that'd be interesting. South Africa still couldn't get a shot on goal, even if you did it there. Headed back by Dadic. This goes into the box. Good job there by Konye. Good touch there to keep in the attacking third. Konye. About 30 yards away, pushed from behind by Lukic, stays on his feet. Konye, now down the left flank. Miller. Trying to take on Barakovic. Miller, good run on, and that cross, not great, but then stepped out of bounds. Corner kick one. Vasil stopped the cross, but he'll win a corner because he stepped out of play. Yeah, Vegas, yep. Yeah, Vegas would be a good choice, yep. The Hawaii and the Oceania soccer, the logistics actually work out on that one. Compared to playing in the United States, yeah, logistics actually kind of work out. Yeah, Vegas would definitely get one. Denver, yeah, Denver. Oh, yeah, Denver with a new stadium. Denver with a new stadium would get. If Chicago doesn't want it again, Denver would get. Corner kick here. To the edge of the box, looking for the head of Oluwase. That one headed behind. There will be another corner as Kolasinac cannot keep that one in play. In Lexington, do they have the hotel space to do it? I do like the college camps or the not the training camps being at college cities. I do like that. In Minneapolis, Detroit, Columbus, St. Louis, yeah. Oh man, can you imagine in Columbus? You would imagine. Well, St. Louis doesn't have a stadium to do it. You couldn't do it at the Dome. But can you imagine Columbus at the Shoe? Oh man, never gonna happen. But that'd be nuts. Corner kick here from the right side. Yeah, DC would get added. Into the box. Looking for the head of Oluwase. Cleared away by Bosnia down the far side. Konya gets it back. Will play it back to his keeper, Crepo. Crepo gives it off in his own half. Woke up on the moon, yes. Cornelius to Fudrell. Fudrell down the right side, gives it off. New Orleans, not a huge soccer market. They played games on the field. The field's not great. They have to do a lot of renovations, field-wise. Another corner kick one. It will be Eustachio to take. How come Arca never got the World Cup? Because FIFA's biased. That's why. Corner here on the right side. Another corner for the Canadians. Eustachio gets to the top of the box, headed by Cornelius, but header goes backwards. Stays for Canada, though, at the edge of the box on the left side. Miller whips it to the far post, headed back by Bosnia. Bosnia's got the height. They're handing away everything right now. The strategy of getting crosses to the box is not working, but they'll win another corner here, so that takes another deflection. Bosnia's winning all these headers. I might have to find a way to be a bit more creative. I'm doing all right, Kenneth. We don't have the finals tonight. No, NBA finals are tomorrow night. Team USA is tonight. Team USA is tonight. NBA finals are tomorrow night. We're on the call for that one. Yeah, they'll go short this time. Buchanan. Back to Eustachio. Working around the box. Now plays it into the 6. Cleared away by Bosnia. Headed back, though, to Fudrell. Good ball into the 6, but cleared away. David trying to get in behind on the center back. I believe it was Katic. Larea plays into the 18, but heavy first touch by David. Was a great no-look pass. Overhead kick to find David on the right side. And David points to Larea, and that's a great ball, but that first touch failed him. So he got the leverage on the right side on Kolasinac. Was a great ball. First touch failed him. Yeah, 2038 World Cup final in Gary, Indiana. That'll confuse everyone. Yeah, we're going to do it in Chicago, but it's not the same state. Big house next time they get it? Oh, 0%. 0%. 0%. Doesn't have the amenities. They don't want bleacher seats like that. Like, you need actual seat backs. Miller. His defensive third. Larea now. Larea gives it off to Fudrell. Fudrell down the left side. Fudrell tries to beat the tackle by Danic. We'll go out and play for a Canadian throw-in. Cleared away by Danic. And the corner kick goal, Lukic on the header from Kolasinac. The difference so far here. Konya back in his defensive half. Konya. Cornelius. Cornelius across center. Go to Fudrell. They'll switch the play down the right flank. Johnston. One-touch pass to Eustachio. Not a good one-touch pass. Bosnia will clear the dangers. It will go out of play for a Canadian throw-in on the right side. If you guys like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe. It really just helps out on the channel. Got about 3 minutes left plus stoppage time. Not a lot of stoppages here. I don't suspect much will be added on. I would expect maybe 2 minutes of stoppage time. Cornelius. Left side, Miller. Miller. Good challenge there, trying to feed Larea. Just the extension of the leg to intercept that pass by Barakovic, and it will go out of play for a Canadian throw-in. Miller. Tackle from behind. Kone goes down, but will win another throw. And Miller, deep throwing down the left side, headed back by Bosnia. Katic gets there first. It's cleared away for the moment on the left side. Bosnia tries to win that header on the clearance, so they do. We get out their own defensive third. Good ball there by Barakovic, and now they'll start a counterattack. They'll go down the left side. It's a good ball. Gets by Johnston on the left side. Starts the counter here. Memic. Out of play, wins a throw-in. Memic taking on Johnston there. And Kolasinac to take this long throw. Nothing doing in the air for Canada right now. Bosnia faithful on their feet. Kolasinac will take this throw in 30 yards away from net. Try to whip it into the box. It's headed back by Canada. But then a shot off the clearance, and that was an ambitious try for Tahirovic at the edge of the box. One time in the air. 3/4 of 30 seconds. I don't control the ads on that one, Brown Stars, unfortunately. Yeah, YouTube Premium is the way to go. I don't control the ads. Do you think Canada lost? They haven't lost yet. Again, there's still plenty of time. They're forcing pressure. I will say, Canada is forcing pressure. Problem is that they're not getting anything in the air. But if they can just find space on one of these things. Cornelius got taken down in his own box, and yellow card issued to Demirovic for Bosnia. Right, they've been playing some excellent defense. I'm with you on that one, man. But they need to generate some scoring opportunities again at some point. And maybe not necessarily. You're fine with the game as it is. It's 1-0. Fine with it at 1-0, but... Look, if Canada whips balls into the air, you're going to be okay. Because Bosnia is winning everything in the air. Problem is, if they can create some space, just can't get caught out in open space. But if Canada's going to whip balls into the air, Bosnia's got it all day. We'll hit stoppage time in just a little bit. And I don't suspect much. I expect maybe 2 minutes of added time here. Also trying to switch the play on the counterattack. Down the right side it goes. Looking to feed it to Barakovic. Barakovic can't get there in time. Still no word on how much stoppage time to be issued. Four minutes of added time. That is way more than I thought. Unless they're counting the hydration break. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Today they're counting it, I guess. 4 minutes of added time here. Oops, and I forgot to stop my clock. Down the left side. Bosnia the attacking third. Trying to get it around Cornelius. And reset the edge of the box on the left side. Good ball in. And cleared away by Canada on the left side. It goes back to Maharovic. Free kick issued, a yellow card. Third caution of the game. Couldn't make out who was on. It was someone on Canada. I think they will get it on Buchanan. No, Lukic. My apologies. It will be on Bosnia. Lukic. For the challenge there on Buchanan. It's a harsh yellow. It's kind of free kick, so I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I don't think they should count. Yeah. I don't exactly know what happened there. Seeing as it's kind of free kick, but Bosnia got called for the yellow. Either way, we'll go against Lukic. Another commercial? Yeah, I don't control them, unfortunately, Brown Stars. You know, YouTube can be weird like that. Very anti-consumer at times. Ball midfield on the left side. They'll play it down the left flank. Heavy pass, though. Right back to Crepo with no issues. 2 minutes gone in stoppage time. Cornelius. Missed defensive. Will take it to midfield. Cornelius. And Canada going right to left. Bosnia left to right. Cornelius. Going long and still play it down the right side. Larea. Gives it off on the right side again to the attacking third. Trying to whip a ball into the box. Trying to get around Memic, but a great sliding challenge there. to jar Canada free possession. Will be a deep throw-in, though, on the right side. Jarring Buchanan of possession, dispossessing him with that challenge. A great clean challenge by Tahirovic. Long throw in here on the right side. They'll play it long into the box. And again, I'm not crazy about that strategy because Bosnia's winning every aerial, winning every header as they win that one. But then a bad clearance by Bosnia will go off for a corner. Goes off Kolasinac. Johnson wins the corner. The 2 yellow cards Bosnia the last couple minutes. Yeah, crazy. Oh, the second one was harsh. The first one was, the second one I thought was a little bit harsh on Lukic. Might be the last chance of the half. Will they go short or long? Bosnia's won everything long. They're going to go long. Header. Won by Canada, but skies it. Way over the bar for Cornelius. Not even remotely close to the target. Would have been a great header if it was on target. It's about 12 yards away. Would have been quite the goal. Oh, skied it completely. Off the goal kick, Bosnia. Play it behind Barakovic. Just working around the back. Boot it deep. And that will take us to the end of the first half. Canada has never gotten a point in a World Cup match. Right now, they'd have no points. As it is 1-0 in favor of the Bosnians at the halftime break. To stop the clock for those students, they should. I'm with you on that one. Canada's getting more chances. Been wasteful at times. But Bosnia, very tight defense on the aerials and off the set pieces. It is 1-0 Bosnia. Lukic off the corner kick. The difference here in this one. I want to try something for the second half. I want to try something. I don't know if this is going to work. I figure this is a good game to try it on. This might be a bad idea. Bear with me on this. If you like what we see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. It does help us out a ton on the channel. We have emojis in the chat. Again, this stream brought to you by Prize Picks. Use my code HMA. Play 5, get 50 instantly. Pick the final teams in 2027. I'm going to say Thunder and Celtics. That's what I'm going to go with. Thunder and Celtics. Give me a second here. I want to try something. Again, I don't know if this is a good idea or if this is going to work. But this could change the game. Okay, obviously, you might see what I'm doing here. You might see what I'm doing. If I go with this. Again, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to try it. You might see what I'm trying to do here. Oops. But you have to remember, they didn't have Tatum. Like, fully healthy Tatum. And then they're going to make some moves with the offseason. Again, remember, this is like very early on. We still have to do in the entire free agency period. Still have all of free agency here. I want to try this. We're at halftime right now. You know, Canada's getting better chance. I mean, Canada's getting chances. I could definitely see him winning this. Are you kidding me? I could absolutely see him winning this. Again, I have no clue how good this is going to work, but we will try it. I mean, that's fair. Again, it's still early in the offseason. I think they'll make the moves. I trust that front office. They'll make the moves they need to do. And 1-0 your score at the halftime break. The corner kick goal in the 25th minute, or the 21st minute, from Lukic, who was killing in Romania this year. NFL team, diehard Jaguars fan. Jacksonville Jaguars fan, been the way since 2005. I'm a diehard Jaguars fan. Yeah, so NFL, I'm Jaguars all the way. Tonight, USA Paraguay at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 Central, 6 Pacific. So the USA, the final host nation. They'll get things started at Los Angeles Stadium, quote-unquote SoFi Stadium. Pacers return to the finals with Halliburton back, not this year. One player can make a difference, but it can't make a difference from that much. It can't make that much of a difference. Where you go from an 18-win team to the finals. Can't make that much of a difference. Got to win 2-1. We'll see on that one. The Sensatorn, we will see there. We have a video that dropped the other day. If you haven't seen it, click that link to watch. We'll have a new video coming out either tomorrow or tonight. I'm not sure yet. I actually ratioed Freddy. I can't believe I ratioed Freddy. My tweet just went completely viral. I put it out middle of the night. I was at the bar last night and put out that tweet. I can't believe that actually went viral. Oh man. We'll be live for every World Cup match, not including the ones interfering with the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup Final. So I should note tomorrow we will be live. I don't know if we're going to do Qatar, Switzerland yet. If we'll do the United Bowl, I'm not sure yet on that one. We'll be live for Australia, Turkey. Okay, how's it going, Brian? Appreciate you being here. Ken has never gotten any result in a World Cup match. It's their third appearance in the World Cup. 1986, they won the North American spot because Mexico automatically qualified. Weren't expected to do much, and they did not. Lost all 3 matches to France, Hungary, and the Soviet Union. 2022 expectations were sky high for Canada. After a great qualifying stage. They crashed out of that tournament, though. A disappointing performance by Jesse Marsh's squad. Losing to Belgium, Croatia, and Morocco. So they're 0-6 lifetime at the World Cup. Wait, no, they're way better than any team. I'll give you that. Who gets 2036 Olympics? Well, who's bidding for it is the question. Let's see who's bidding for it. India's bidding, South Africa's bidding, Qatar's bidding, Turkey's bidding, Chile's bidding. I think it's going to be Chile. The 5 bids India. I don't know if India can pull it off. South Africa. That'd be cool. Qatar. So many issues with that. So many issues with the Summer Olympics in the Middle East. Turkey. I don't know about... I think it's going to be Chile. It's going to be Santiago. My guess is Santiago, Chile. It'll be a pretty solid host. Indonesia almost bid for that. Yeah, India's one of the front runners. I don't know if they could... It'd be cool if they could pull it off. We've never really had a major international competition, not counting cricket, in India. It's time for Africa for the Olympics. Yeah, they've never done it. Africa's never hosted an Olympics, so... Chile's a good pick, yeah. It's going to be the first one in South America in 20 years. Only the second one ever in the in South America. Chile makes the most sense. Yeah, India has a better chance than South Africa. I would say so. I think Chile is probably far back already. Oh, wow, that was quick. That was quick. Yeah, I enjoy watching Chile more just because of the time zone. The time zones would be great as an American. A new Baywatch series in January? Really? That franchise is still going? Oh my god. Bosnia has only won one game in World Cup history. That was back in 2014 in Brazil. Bosnia beat Iran 3-1. Well, that game meant absolutely nothing, as their fate was sealed by that point, knowing they could not qualify for the knockout rounds. Egypt, I think they're trying to do it 2038 as well. So Bosnia only one win in World Cup history. It was a game that did not matter. They had no points in their first two matches. They knew, because Nigeria had 4 points and Argentina had 6 points, that they could not qualify. So it did not mean anything. This would be their first meaningful result in World Cup history. Canada looking for their first result in World Cup history, period. So history will be made tonight by someone. The question is who? The question is who? This is Bosnia's only game of the group stage in Canada. Switzerland and Qatar, those games will be out on the West Coast in Inglewood at SoFi Stadium and Lumen Field against Qatar. Yet Switzerland, I could see that for 2030. I could see that. Lake Placid, no chance to get it. Lake Placid, they have no infrastructure. 1980 was a disaster. 1980 was a complete disaster of an Olympics. There's no way Lake Placid could do it. There is no universe Lake Placid could do the Winter Olympics. No universe. Too small. No hotels, no infrastructure. Be a nightmare. Now, how you do it in Lake Placid again? Candidates for Real McDavid? Yep. Yep, and Crosby. And Sidney Crosby. No, the Miracle on Ice was great. But the organization was terrible. All going on Jackson, yep. A New York City Lake Placid Joint Olympics, like in Italy, this year? Where are the stadiums going to be? Like, you can't build, like... It would still be hard. Where'd you play everything? And obviously you do hockey at the Garden. That'd be cool. Right, England at some point got to do the World Cup. Yep. That's nice, Michael. Never heard that town. Always want to go to Ohio. Yeah, jump in Montreal, yeah. They do over 2 different countries. That'd be tough. Although they're doing the Swiss Alps one, so. We're hosting the Euros in 28, yeah. We'll do a bang-up job with that. And the Women's World Cup, that's going to be fun. Who knows where the qualifying process for the Euros in 28? It is a bit weird, seeing as not all the host nations qualify. Yeah, it's tough, man, on that one. It's tough because the infrastructure, you don't want white elephants afterwards. That's the biggest thing with the Olympics. You don't want white elephants afterwards. And that's the one concern, is would the stadiums be sustainable long term? And I'm not sure. Yeah, she's running for Curacao, yep. Of all the sides in the World Cup, Bosnia has the 6th lowest FIFA ranking. They enter with a ranking of 64. Now, granted, you could say the ELO rankings are more accurate. But Bosnia, one of the weakest teams in the field. You go off FIFA rankings. They're up 1-0 here. Right, no, 2040. Right, there's no confirmed bids yet now. That far out, you want to wait to see what happens in 2036. So don't want to waste all that money because they're not going back to the same continent back to back. Unless it's Europe. They're not going back to the same continent. What's the other game? I think so. Yeah, we should be doing it. Yeah, Colorado's great. Yeah, Colorado and Utah are phenomenal spots to do it. We're going to start the second half in just a little bit. Right, for some reason, California would make a lot of sense. Florida might be a bit too hot and muggy. And one of these sides will get their first meaningful result in World Cup history. Canada, no points in 6 matches. Bosnia has never gotten a point in a World Cup match when they were not already officially eliminated. Age of 24 locking in. All right. All right, here we go. Let's get this one back and away. Bosnia going right to left this time. Canada, left to right. And here we go. Is it back to the keeper? We're underway. Headed back by Cornelius, back to Bosnia, though. Shot immediately from the edge of the box. And a save there from Vasil. He's setting all the youth limits. I didn't realize that. Vasil. Boots to the center. Say goes off the head of a Bosnia player out of bounds for a Canadian throw-in. Off the head of Demirovic. We got a tour from over the front. Why are the Knights collapsing? It's not a collapse. I don't know. This is not a collapse. I don't know why you would think it's a collapse with the Knights. The Canes are, like, they were expected to be the better team. It's not really a collapse. Also, the Canes switched goalies, and that changed a lot. Remember, the Knights had a losing record going into the playoffs. The Canes were one of the best teams of the regular season. Really call it a collapse. Appreciate you, man. Bosnia at midfield. Deep ball down the left side and back to the keeper. We're just toying with this thing on the right side for the moment. Stafudgerel. Johnston. Deep ball. Looking to free up the head of David. Or excuse me, the head of Oluwase. Goes out of play for a Canadian throw-in. With Buchanan to take. Buchanan goes short. On the edge of the block for Johnston. Johnston goes into the box at the edge of the 18. Oluwase dances around his man. Disround Memic fires the shot. That one saved. Vasil somehow saved that one off Oluwase, who had a great run in. Got to play for another Canadian throw-in. Good start for Canada, pressing on early on. Yeah, Finland will be a good host for winter games. Throwing deep into the box. They'll go into the near post. It's headed back by Bosnia, though. They've been good in the air. Canada gets it back, though. Larea plays it back at midfield to Defudgerel. One-touch pass by Oluwase. Will fire a shot from 35 yards out. And easily cleared away by Vasil. Gonna play for a Canadian throw-in, though. Buchanan gives himself to Johnson. Johnson will feed it to Buchanan. Deep ball into the box. Cleared away once again by Bosnia. Lukic. Just boot it back into Canada's defensive third. They'll hold the play here. Why isn't Australia hosted the World Cup? They've bid. And they got the Women's World Cup. I think they will get it at some point. A deep ball in on the right side and punched away by Basile. Contact made there with Oluwase. And both Basile and Oluwase are down. Clean play. Going for a Canadian throw-in, but both Oluwase and Basile are down. Trying to punch that one out. That might be, yeah, unfortunately, Ben. So both men are down. Fortunately, Oluwase gets up. But Basile took a tumble on that one. Trying to punch that ball out on that far play down the right side. Where Australia, they did a good job with the Women's World Cup. They did a very good job. For years, Australia was not a great footballing nation. They've gotten a lot better as of late. I think he was he played on by... I'm not even sure if he was played on. That might have been offside. It might have come back for offside. Vasile taking no chances. Comes out, punches at one at the edge of the box. Makes contact with Oluwase's head. Just collide. Just unfortunate timing there. Clean play. Vasile got the ball first. He just happened to punch Oluwase while doing it. On the follow-through. I forgot to switch this to the second half. My bad on that. If you like what we see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, helps the channel, tell us to try to go to stream even more. They will call it back for offside. I actually don't think this works. It's too confusing. Too confusing to do. So maybe at some point we'll do it, but no. It was worth a shot. It's worth a shot on that. Already 3 shots? Yep, already 3 shots. Good run down the left side. Splits 2. Now Miller down the left side. Good ball into the box. Oluwase can't get there in time. Basile comes off his line. Throw down the right side. And Bosnia going right to left. Canada left to right. They get across midfield. Place it to Hirovic. And a good challenge there by DeForgerel. Jars the ball free. They'll win a free kick off the standing challenge there from Demirovic after DeForgerel jarred it free. Canada going left to right. It's Konier. Konier plays it across midfield on the left side. Cornelius, one-touch pass. Down the left flank. Trying to take on his man, trying to take on Dadic, but a good shield there by Dadic on Miller. Dadic on the far side, on the left side. Dadic trying to hold the play, and now he'll clear it out for a Canadian throw-in. On the left side. The attacking third will get into the box, but cleared away by Bosnia once again. On the left side, David. Plays off to Miller. Back of the edge of the box on the left side for Eustachio. Eustachio looks to switch the play. He'll take it back. Now goes for Noble having run for Cornelius on the left side. Cornelius puts the ball to the box on the far post, but no one there, and Basile easily makes the save. You can whip these aerials in all you want, but on Bosnia, it's not a good strategy. They have the height advantage. Buchanan down the right side in the attacking zone. Attacking third, Buchanan cleared away. Another Canadian throw-in. Kolasinac on that clearance. Now Buchanan down the right side. We can take on Kolasinac, but Kolasinac shields him away easily. And it will be a goal kick coming up for Bosnia. World Cup happens during AFL and NRL season, yep. What's the difference between the two? I think Michael can answer that one. Still no subs used for either side. Goal kick coming up for Bosnia. The Lukic corner kick goal, really the only chance Bosnia's had today. That's been the difference. Got across the field down the right side. But David gets there first, tracks that ball, then he's tackled from behind. Free kick won at midfield for Canada on the left side. Challenge from Basic from behind. Look to go quick on the free kick. That's the second time today, though, that they had to play it back as they went too quickly. Referee has stopped the free kick. Back to Canada, though. Into the attacking third. David down the left side. Good run here by Miller. Miller looking to take on his man. Will go back to the edge of the box on the left side. Good tiki-taka pass against behind the shot, and it will not find the back of the net. Off the crossbar. Cleared off the line, off the crossbar. And a free kick won by Bosnia. The yellow card being issued to Larea. Yeah, South Korea, Czechia was phenomenal last night. Great ball movement there. Some one-touch passing, just tiki-taka. And a great opportunity there. Cleared off the line. It was Larea who got behind Vasil Kolasinac, saving the goal. Cleared it off the crossbar. Canada so close to an equalizer. They're pressing on these last minutes. That's the way to beat this Bosnia team. You got to beat them on the ground. Can't go in the air. The Forgeroll will get called for the yellow. Not Larea. That's 7-1-2, Tobago. Yep. And Bosnia gets it off the pass. The shot. That one saved by Crepo. The pace is picking up. Corner kick won by Bosnia on the left side. Chance for a second here. They got one off a corner earlier in the game. Just a quick attack off the free kick. A poor header there by Cornelius to play Bosnia on, and Demirovic was one-on-one. He tried to do one more dribble, not realizing Johnston was closing in on him. The pace is picking up. Canada pressing on for an equalizer. Bosnia pressing on for a second. Corner kick here. Tahirovic whips it into the box on the far post. That one punched away by Canada. Crepo punches it away. Now Canada looks to go on the counterattack. Off the counterattack down. Crossing the play from left to right. Looking for Olowasie. And so we'll go right back to the keeper, Vasil. He gets it across the field. Back to Canada down the right side. Go for Miller on the right side. Miller. Overlapping run for Eustachio. Will cross into the box and set the far post. And no one's there. Harm will stay out of play for a goal kick. Yeah, what a ball that was, Kieran. You are not wrong on that one. You are not wrong there. Throw in here. Canada down the right side off the throw and quickly to try to get a ball into the box. And it's blocked on the cross. Katic blocks the cross and Vasil will get there. The cross from David. Canada pressing on. Bosnia starting to be a little bit leaky at the back. You wonder if they will switch from the 4-4-2 to a 5-man defense. Because they are a little bit leaky at the back right now. Jesse Marsh really opening up the flanks at halftime. Bosnia throwing on the left side of the attacking third. Kolasinac. And there's a new rule. Remember, there's a new rule in FIFA now. If they don't take the throw-in quickly enough, the throw-in's waved off. It goes back to the other team. So Bosnia took way too long on the throw-in. And Johnston will now take it for Canada. I do like that rule a lot. Can't time waste on a throw-in anymore. But a poor ball there by Crepo. So he goes out of play for another Bosnia throw-in on the right side. Crepo was trying to get across. His foot failed him there. Thrown here on the right side for Bosnia again. Bosnia going right to left, Canada left to right. Eustachio has played across the field. Standing challenge there. Back to free kick here as Eustachio went down. For the standing challenge. Free kick for Bosnia coming up. So both jostling for possession. At midfield. Got this giving over 2 goals. Cash it. I would cash. I'm in Canada scoring 2. I don't think Bosnia's getting a second. I'm in Canada scoring 2. Ball to the box on the left side. Headed behind by Katic. Now Kolasinac feeds it to the right post, but easily punched away by Crepo. Go out behind for a Bosnia corner, though. Crepo could have done better there. Crepo misjudged that one. Go behind for a corner on the right side. Oh, still have restricted interest. Yep. Yeah, I'm not crazy about going over 2, Russ. Corner on the right side. Whips into the box and the header is over the bar. Muharmovic. Too much on the header. Can I get knocked down the group stage? If they don't win this game, they're in serious trouble. If they don't win, this is their best chance of the three. If they don't win this game, I don't think they're getting out of the groups. Because Switzerland's better, and I think Qatar's better. I fancy Qatar in this tournament. This is their best chance. If they don't do it here, I don't think it's happening. Kolasinac should take the throne. I just see 2, so oh, either team good for more? Oh, I thought it was over 2.5. My bad on that one. I let it play. I let it ride. I would let it ride then. I thought you meant you need more than 2. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think we're going to get, I don't think it's ending 2-1 or anything like that. I let it ride. Why not? I let it ride. One on the right side, intercepted by Luasie. Now look to take it down the left side here. Kana has a run in the center. Bit too late on that one for Eustáquio. Ball's behind him. They could have played Eustáquio on way before that. Since Kana, though, in the attacking third on the left side. 30 yards away from that on the left side, it's Konya. So Sakana's poised to make 2 subs in a little bit with Promise David and Ahmed coming on. Trying to feed Larea down the left side. That pass stolen away. And Bosnia looks to clear here with Barakovic. Barakovic looking to take on Konya. Goes out of play for a Canadian throw-in. With Konya. South Africa, Egypt, only 2 nations with the infrastructure. Yep. That's the thing with hosting these events. And 1-0 your score. Remains 1-0 off the Lukic corner kick goal. Our 2 teams, Switzerland and Qatar, are the 2 teams in the group. Okay, no subs issued so far for either side. It's Cornelius. Goes out of play. Can't keep it in. Bosnia thrown in the attacking or across midfield. This we have our first sub of the game. Miller. Quiet outing for him. He will come off. In his place, Schaffelberg. So Schaffelberg comes on as the first sub for Canada in this World Cup. David and Buchanan will also come off. So David and Buchanan are also off. It's a triple sub. Ahmed and Promise David. The story of Promise David to get here. All the injuries he suffered to get to this spot. Playing in his host nation. Absolutely crazy. Lukic, the goal scorer, he will come off. Some fresh legs here for Bosnia. He's on a yellow. So he will come off. I just get these subs in. My apologies, guys. Let me get these subs. It's a double sub for Bosnia. So give me a second here. Hang on. Sorry about this, guys. Let me just get all these subs in. They haven't registered on there. Need 3-hour pregame tonight? We do not. We do not need 3-hour pregame. Okay, so 13 and 25 are off. 8 and 9 are on. All right. And now they announce the subs. So here we go. Gigovic coming on for Basic. And Bajdar coming on for Bosnia as well. So double sub there. I just mark that. Apologies about that, guys. So 3 subs remaining for Bosnians, 2 subs for the Canadians. But Lukic, the goal scorer, is off. So he'll try to hold on to this lead. Yeah, Algeria would be expensive. Yeah, it'd be expensive. Yeah, Fox wants a 3-hour pregame to try and lull people in. They've never won a single game in a World Cup. Nope, never even drawn. Never even drew. 0-6. 0-6-0 lifetime. Canada in the defensive third. Konier plays it across midfield. Good touch there by Oluwaseyi. Plays it on the right side for Ahmed. Ahmed, good overlapping run. Oluwaseyi. The edge of the box, trying to take on Tahirovic. Tahirovic clears the danger. Fact or fiction, they hosted another World Cup by 2050. Fact, 2038 is coming to the U.S. Unless they change the rules, U.S. is getting in 2038. You can't go anywhere else. Ahmed takes on his man, gets into the box. Good first touch, the shot, fluffed it. Promise David his first touch inside the 18, coming off the bench. I think Maharovic might have gone a leg on that one. But a great run there by Ahmed, making an immediate impact. Some good take-ons there. Gets around Kolasinac. Promise David could not finish. Yeah, my clock's a little bit funky when it gets to past 60 minutes. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. Canada takes it back in their defensive third. Johnston. Back to Crepeau. Yeah, 23, it's going to come here unless they change the rules. Right, no one needs to watch Lux Silas for 3 hours. No one needs to even watch it for 1 minute. Ahmed. Back to his defensive third. Cornelius. Has on the left side. Cornelius. Back to the center back. Back to Cornelius. Play a high line here. Cornelius is the attacking third. Looks to take on Bajdar. Plays it on the left side. Looks to whip a ball into the box. Trying to get it around. Dadic will go back to the top of the box. Fires a shove at the top of the box. And that one's wide. Eustachio. He's talking with the ref. He's adamant that was less such a Bosnia. But I don't think it was. I think it just missed the target. Some promising runs, though, for Canada. Some promising runs for Canada. They're exposing Bosnia down the flanks. Bosnia at midfield. Good one-touch rest by Kolasinac. But then a poor give back to Kolasinac. Oluwaseyi intercepts the ball, but not a good pass there to start the counterattack. It's hanging around midfield. We'll go back to Crepeau. The poor ball from Mimic. Trying to play it into the attacking third. Canada down the left side. Larea. Deep ball down the left flank. It's a great ball, but a good first touch from Schavelberg. Will whip it into the box in the center of the box. The header cleared off the line. The header was a weak one, but it was on target. It was cleared off the line. And they'll win a free kick as the forward draw went down. Hard challenge there by Bajdar. Florida State lose to SMU and Alabama back-to-back as he fired afterwards. Depends how they lose, but it would not be good. Yeah. Took out David Arnold's props. Yep. Well, he wasn't doing much. I mean, to be fair, David was not doing much. Ahmed's been very good since coming on, and as his promised, David has gotten some touches. Free kick of the play, short down the right side. Ahmed on the edge of the box on the right side. Will take on his man. Weak-footed pass. Heavy first touch. Can they cross it in? Eustachio can't cross it in with a second chance. A back cross by Ahmed to the far post. The first touch fails Canada there. Was a well-worked set piece. And too much on that pass for Cornelius. That last header that I mentioned cleared off the line by Katic. Off the header from Oluwaseyi. You could argue Canada's been the better side today. Hasn't showed it on the score sheet, but Canada has been the better side. Can they get an equalizer? Bosnia, though, counterattack right off the goal kick. It's a good ball. Down the right side, they're in the attacking third on the right side. Trying to whip a ball into the box, trying to take on Larea. Now take it to the top of the box. Larea with a strong challenge. Left side now in the attacking third. Kolasinac, deep ball to the right post. Working on Larea, and Larea wins that battle. It's a weak header. Back to the keeper, Crepeau. Gonna draw, they still in trouble? A little bit, but not crazy trouble. Starting the counter here off the goal. Off the feed from Crepeau. Now it's Eustachio. Ahmed tries to play his man down the right side. Trying to play on, I believe, Konier, I should say. Not enough on that pass. Kolasinac gets there. And he takes down Oluwaseyi from behind. Free kick one for Canada, about 35 yards away from goal. No hydration break yet. It is coming. You figure next stoppage will get us to the hydration break. Right edge of the box here for Canada off this free kick. They'll go long. They'll go behind. Can Kolasinac keep it in play? He can. He avoids a corner kick. Can see and then push from behind by the forward roll. And Bosnia will win a free kick. So the forward roll takes down Kolasinac as he shields the ball. Tied again at 5Gs. And that should take us to a hydration break. And it will. Canada trying to press on for an equalizer. Right, it's a day game. Yeah, it depends on where you are in the country. Or in the world. Qatar actually good? I think they are. So it's weird. Qatar's been good in every tournament minus the World Cup. Minus the World Cup in 2022, they've been good in every tournament they played in. It is bizarre. They just wet the bed at the World Cup last time. But I fancy them. I think they're going to come second in the group. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. Lukic, the goal in the 21st minute. The difference, and he is off for Bosnia. Not a lot of chance for Bosnia. They're just trying to hold on these final 20, 25 minutes. Only stopped the Qatari and Iranian team, so Iran can play outside the U.S. It's FIFA doesn't care about that. You know, Qatar, that was like a lot of people's first introduction to Qatar. More commercials than Fox? Not surprised. Not surprised. As long as they don't miss the action, like they did game one. Improvement from Fox? I have no idea. I'm watching Telemundo. No, they didn't show the Canadian ceremony. Like, I want to see if Fox was showing the ceremony. They didn't show it, so. Yeah, Telemundo understands the assignment. Yes, he does. Yes, they do. So Bosnia free kick off the hydration break. Here we go. That's just Ricky. They just sprinkle field. Yep. Better soccer coverage, NBC or CBS? I think NBC. Best Fox commentary for every sport. I would go Joe Davis for baseball, Burkhart for football. I think they have it right with the ones. I do like Moose. I do like Kugler and Moose. If you show ads, it's one thing. As long as you don't like go away from the game. If you show picture in picture, I don't hate it. I can live with that. Picture in picture is fine. Just stay on the pitch. Okana, they're going left to right. Bosnia, right to left. Down the right side here, Ahmed dispossessed from Zahirovic. Back from Memic. Memic, play it down the right side. Headed by Canada. Go down the left, Schaffelberg. Not a great ball. Bosnia dispossesses at midfield and wins a free kick. And midfield is... Konya is not happy about that call, but we'll see. Just stepping in front of Konya, preventing him from getting a yellow for talking back. Any commentators NFL during the World Cup? No, they're not. Yeah, Greg Olson, yeah, for color commentary, he's definitely the best. Yeah. Though Tom Brady's getting a lot better. Tom Brady's really good now. But Olson's still number 1. Ahmed, dispossess. Throw in 1 by Bosnia. On the near side, we'll have another sub coming on. Barakovic will come off. Sunic will come on. Double sub here. Alabegovic coming on as well. Some final reinforcements. Memic will come off. Barakovic also off. So 15 and 20 are out. Alabegovic coming on. Fox have the ref cam? Yeah, that's the world feed. So that's the world feed. Telemundo has that too. The ref cam, it's the same feed across the world. So every broadcaster has the same exact feed. So Fox is actually, they do not control this. Fox does not control the ref cam or anything like that. Goal kick for Bosnia. Yeah, they don't control a thing about it. That's just the, that's the world feed. Yeah, Brady explained how to throw a ball Niners Eagles. That was phenomenal. Like, that's why you bring Brady on, to show that expertise. That's why you bring him on. Like, try to make him like everyone else, but, like, he opened up his personality and, like he was almost, like, not showing off that he was the greatest quarterback of all time. NFL wouldn't allow the ref cam. Well, XFL did back in the day. Bosnia in the defensive half. Kolasinac plays it back. Now Kolasinac on the left side. Back into the defensive half. Muharovic. Switch the play to the right side. Alabegovic. Gigovic. Bad first touch. Dispossessed there. Back to Bosnia, though, in their defensive half. The left side, Kolasinac. Okay, about to lose. It's not looking good right now for them. It's not looking great. Kolasinac dispossessed by Ahmed. I want to throw it in. It looks like Laren's going to come on. The accomplished MLS striker will come on, replacing Olawusie. The accomplished MLS striker will enter the game. Get some fresh legs in the attack with Laren. So Johnston goes down off the throw-in. They'll stop the play here while they tend to Johnston. As we're at football, I would say Tom Brady. Football history is me, but like X's and O's, Brady has me beat by like a ton. But the networks have their own production, yep. But the feed's the same everywhere. The feed is the exact same everywhere. Ball into the box to the right side. It's a heavy ball. Trying to play Laren on. It's the right idea by Ahmed. It's been heavily involved these last 10 minutes since coming onto the pitch. It's been an impact sub. Still no goals for Canada, though. Throw in here on the right side. Johnston to take. Play it back to Konier. Konier back to center. To Fujiro. They'll switch it down the left side now. Back to the Fujiro. On the right side for Konier. That's a late... Oh, that'd be the funniest outcome, Joe. No, Stearns has to go. I'm with you on that one, with Finn. I'm with you on that one. Stearns is terrible. I will give you that. It'd be the funniest outcome, Joe, of all this. Should have worked better because it wouldn't go up against the Stanley Cup. I'm going to go up against NBA or Stanley Cup. It actually might be the best outcome to move on Monday. And make fan moves never work, so it does not. It just sets you back further and further. Cornelius gives himself the attacking throw on the left side. Now look to take it to center. Trying to take on a run. Back heel pass. It's a good ball. The shot finds the back of the net. Laren! Goal! Canada! back heel pass. And Laren, not even 2 minutes in, equalizes for the Canadians. A beautiful run into the box. The back heel pass. And Laren, not even 2 minutes in after replacing Oluwaseyi. What a way to make your mark. Golazo Laren. A phenomenal back heel by Promise David. He started that whole attack. Promise David on the assist. And we can talk about Laren's goal all we want. But what a story. Promise David ruptured his hip tendon not even 3 months ago. He was told he was going to miss the World Cup when he was playing in Belgium. Promise David was told he was going to miss the World Cup after rupturing his hip tendon in late February. Recovery time for that, usually 6 months at the best. He came back in 3. He gets the assist. And Laren, the finish that might give Canada their first ever point in a World Cup match. 24 hours of Mons. Yeah, probably take 500 for that. Group stage, no extra time. Nope, it can end in draws. It can end in a draw. Laren on the assist. Or, excuse me, Laren on the goal. Promise David on the assist. Unbelievable scenes. Shot here at the top of the box for Canada. We'll go behind for a goal kick. The subs for Canada getting it done. Promise David and Laren off the bench. Connecting there perfectly. And Laren getting in behind Mohorovic. 81st minute now. Momentum on Canada's side. Sunic. Tries to clear it, he cannot. We'll go back to Bosnia though. Dadic. He tries to shield Schaffelberg, and he does successfully. Wins a throw-in on the right side. Dadic. Bad first touch, dispossessed. Sunic gets it back though. He'll play it down the right side. It's the attacking third. Good challenge there from behind. Canada, they'll play on. Clean challenge. Cornelius got all ball first. Trying to play Laren in at center. Mohorovic gets there first, though. Play back to his keeper, Vasil. Vasil will just boot that out of bounds. Not a great kick by Vasil. And Canada gets it back in the attacking third down the left side. For their dispossessed. Back to Bosnia at midfield. They'll try to switch the play on the counter, going right to left. It's headed back by Johnston. Johnston looks to clear for Canada, and he does. Gets it across midfield for Laren. Laren, good header back now. Laren, he's got fresh legs. He's going to try and beat his man to the ball. But Vasil will get there first, and he will let them go out and play for a goal kick. Yeah, James Corner hosts a World Cup late night show. I'll do a Hundo Jack for that. I will do a Hundo Jack for that if you want. I don't think it's a hot take on that one. Anyway, with a friend. I actually don't think it's a hot take. Stearns needs to go. Got draw at plus 244. Let it ride. Yeah, 1-1 with 10 minutes left. Let it ride. Are you kidding me? Why would you not let it ride? Garcia 60-day IL. Oh, that sucks for him. Why would you? It's a draw right now. Why would you not let it ride? For a sport like this, if the score that you have is what you have, let it ride. Absolutely. Injury stoppage Shearers. It looks like Gigovic is down. He's going to call a Sinac is down. 5, not 8. My apologies on that one. The subs for Bosnia have not done much. The subs for Canada have made a huge difference. Ahmed with some great take-ons. Immediately coming on. Promise David with the assist. Laren with the goal. Schaffelberg's whipped some balls into the box. The subs for Canada. Jesse Marsh. A tactical masterclass in this second half. Goal kick here for Bosnia. So we enter the 84th minute. All knotted up at 1. Lukic for Bosnia. Laren for Canada. The goal scorers. Canada wins it off the goal kick. Ahmed tries to play down the right side. Still away by Bosnia. They'll take it down the left side now. Alabegovic. Dispossessed out of play. Back to Bosnia. Throwing coming up. You figure about 5 minutes of added time when the time comes. Not a lot of stoppages this half outside the hydration break. Thrown on the left side. Bornic checks in as well for Bosnia. So that's their final sub. It happened off camera. So Bornic is in. Down the right side. Bajdar. He'll try to whip a ball into the box. We'll get a corner kick. It's a challenge there by Konier. Just be cutter yet. Garcia, yeah, the bat was obviously not great since the World Series. Corner kick here on the right side. The 85th minute. They'll whip it long. Into the 6. Cleared away. Goes right back, though, for Bornic. Bornic tries a shot. That one blocked by Schaffelberg. Plays down the right side, though. They get it back. In the box on the right side. Good standing challenge there by Ahmed. Dispossesses Bosnia. Now they'll try to start a counterattack from the left side with Schaffelberg. Schaffelberg able to win a throw-in on the left side across midfield. Well, Switzerland's going to be tough. And Bosnia can play. Or not, Qatar can play. I can tell you, Qatar is a lot better than people give him credit for. Nikola Sanchez was a man who was injured, so he was the one that came off there for Bornic. That's their last sub. '87th minute. Canada in the attacking third. Dispossessed back to Bosnia on the far side. Again, Bosnia going right to left. Canada left to right. Bosnia placed on the right side. Intercepted by Canada. Bosnia tries to keep him from going out of play. They can... I don't know about that. Kotic. Did he save that from being a corner? He did. Kotic did save that from being a corner. Will be a throw-in, though, for Schaffelberg. Schaffelberg will not take it, so he'll give it to Johnston. Will they play it long from this spot? They don't have the height advantage. Will they play it long? Johnston. He will go long. To the 6. On the edge of the box. Easily headed away. Not crazy about that. Goes back to Eustachio. Johnston. Deep ball in. Another easy header away from Bosnia. They'll look to start a counter. Kotic crosses the field down the right side. Chasing that one down. Chance here potentially if he can beat it to the ball. He can. It's Demirovic. Demirovic at the edge of the box on the right side. Demirovic will now slow things down. Place it back to midfield. Sunic. Gigovic. Trying to go one-touch pass back to Demirovic. Dispossessed. And Canada will clear back to midfield. Promise David. Promise David looking to take on Kotic. Standing challenge there by Sunic. Wins a free kick as a result. Across midfield. Promise David, who had the assist earlier, wins a free kick. Eustachio to take. He'll just go short to his center back, Cornelius. Cornelius. Konier again. They have one sub remaining. Yeah, I'm still baffled at that. Yeah, I don't blame you. You know, Bosnia's not a threatening team. The fact that Italy couldn't get past Bosnia is crazy to me. They're weak up front. They're so weak up front. Ahmed on the right side. Ahmed back to the top for Konier. Konier back to Ahmed. Ahmed at the edge of the box. Eustachio tries to play Ahmed. A bit of a miscommunication there. Ahmed was running straight. Eustachio thought he was running at an angle. It's cleared away by Bosnia. And this one, Bosnia just holding. At this point, Canada's the better side. They got the momentum. They got the personnel. Bosnia's just holding on for a draw. Bosnia will be content with the point. Canada winning would be hilarious. Yeah. Oh my God, you're not kidding. Though I had Canada winning this one at the start. I had 2-1 at the start for Canada. Cognier. Right side, Johnson, back heel pass, trying to find his man at the top of the box. Can't find Eustachio, and Bosnia will get rid of it. Alabegovic on the near side. On midfield. Look to just clear it down the right side, takes a deflection to Hirovic. Trying to outshield DeForgeroll. DeForgeroll wins that one. Now back to Canada. Ahmed pushed from behind. Free kick 1. Good result for both teams. It's not bad. Look, if you have, in this thing, if you have 1 point after the first game, it's not bad. Bosnia's never gotten a point in a World Cup match that meant something. They were mathematically eliminated when they got their win against Iran in 2014. Canada, 0-6 lifetime at the World Cup. What is left in this thing? 30 seconds left plus stoppage time, which we presume will be 5 minutes. With a hydration break, the Kolasinac injury as well. It's not what I want anymore. Nope. They'll send everyone deep. The free kick here. Eustachio gets into the box, but no one there. And Vasile easily corrals that one. The fourth official has indicated 6 minutes of added time. 6 minutes of stoppage time here. It's a bit high. I'm not going to lie. It's higher than I thought it'd be. 6 minutes of added time. Down the left side. Bajjar dispossessed. Thrown one by Bosnia in the attacking third. DeForgeroll clears it away. So 6 minutes left. As it was last touched by Bajjar, will be a throw for Johnston in his defensive third. One final sub. Eustachio coming off. Osario coming on. One final chance for Canada. They'll take the captain off. Osario comes on as they try to get 3 points in their debut. Their World Cup hosting debut. One final reinforcement. Bosnia in the attacking third, though, on the left side. Alabegovic. Alabegovic to the edge of the box on the left side. Cognier drags him down. No call. Back to Canada. They'll play it down the right side. Bosnia defender goes down, and he'll was dragged down. Will be a free kick for Bosnia at midfield. As Muharovic was dragged down. Won't they pause it during water breaks? I don't know. That's a good question, and I don't know why they don't. I'll never understand it. I will never understand it. Plays the Mathmaster. There you go. 4 minutes remaining in stoppage time. Free kick here at midfield. Gigovic to take on the left side. Gigovic will just play it short back to his center back. Dadic now with a ball long down the right flank. Try to head into the box. Not a great clearance by Canada. Off to have a Bosnian player, then cleared away by Canada. Larin. He'll take it himself. He's dragged down from behind. That should be a yellow for a tactical foul. Kadic. We call for that one to stop the counterattack. It's a smart yellow in that spot. With Larin's strength. Bosnia was caught out. It's a smart yellow to stop the counterattack. The yellow is not as important as at least getting a point out of this. With tough matches ahead in the group. Then the free kick skied too far Horrible free kick there from midfield. Goal kick for Bosnia coming up. Vasil to take. This would be the first straw of the World Cup. How obvious, yep. I feel embarrassed if Canada beats the team that cost Italy the World Cup. Man. Goal kick here. Bouncing around midfield. Back to Canada. Kone. Dispossessed. Good challenge there by Bajdar. Bajdar looks to play a man on the right side. No one there. Cornelius. He'll try to play best in midfield. That one dispossessed. Intercepted a good standing challenge from behind. Schaffelberg. Stopping the Bosnian attack. You bet the ties are fine. Yep. Yeah, I don't think Bosnia's going to get a second. Canada might. I don't think Bosnia's getting a second. I said that for a while. Osario. Osario in the attacking third. He'll play it down the right side. Good ball into the box. Chance here for Ahmed. Ahmed. Cross to the left post. Too much on it. Was looking to find the head of Promise David. But Vasil gets there on the far post. That was like a rugby tackle. Yep. Vasil gets there on the far post. I'll just boot it deep. Go back to Cornelius. 90 seconds left. And 6 minutes of added time. To Fujiro. Fujiro down the right side. Gives it off to Ahmed. Ahmed back to the Fujiro. Canada playing a high line. Cornelius. Cornelius down the left side. Play it off to his left back, Larea. It's been a quiet half for Larea. 1 minute left. Could be the last chance for Canada. Osario. Down the left side. Looking for an overlapping run. Will look to play his man. Looking to play his man. Good first touch. Trying to whip across in. Flips for Laren. Laren shot blocked. Muhorovic with the sliding challenge to block the shot. Laren that close to a second. Was a great run in. I think it was Ahmed on that run. A great run in, and Laren so close to a second. Is it right for it? I think so. If it can do hockey, you can do that. Yeah, we're going to do OT. Yeah, we're doing OT. Yeah, we'll do OT after this. On the right side, last chance here. Ahmed. Ahmed. Goes edge of the box. It's a bad run. I want a foul for contact to the face. Not going to get it. Ahmed trying to feed Johnson back to Ahmed. Ahmed fell down. No call. It was Kone on the feed. On a good run down the left side to find Laren in the box. That should be it. And it will be. Full time. Both teams get a point. For Canada, the wait will continue for their first ever World Cup win. But it is the first time that Canada has ever gotten a point in a World Cup match. As for Bosnia, their first ever point in a World Cup match, that meant something. Remember Game 3 against Iran in 2014 where they won? They were already mathematically eliminated. Bosnia and Canada level at 1 after that. Yeah, both these teams deserve. Yeah, I think Canada was the better side. I definitely think they're the better side. But full time, Canada and Bosnia draw. Laren with the equalizer after the Lukic goal. Was real happy after the draw. I think Canada played better. Bosnia, they were the underdogs. I think that's a satisfying draw for both sides. I think for both sides, pretty satisfying draw. In Canada, they look very good the second half. I mean, the reinforcements that Marsh made. The enforcements that Marsh made at the halftime break were phenomenal. Yeah, Bosnia should... I think Bosnia will feel like they were lucky to get a draw. Canada will feel a bit hard done they only got a draw in that one, because Bosnia really did not do anything on the attack. It was a set-piece goal, and that was really the only attack they had. How's it going, Lou? It is the freaking weekend. Let's go. Let's go. Wow, but confused. Yep. There you go, Summer. There you go. When I put the headphones in, the cable disconnected. I put my headphones into my computer and something disconnected. We're good now. We're good. They're both losers. Yeah, I think Qatar's going to be all right this year. I actually do think Qatar will make it out of the group. I think Qatar will finish second in the group. Switzerland first, Canada third, and Bosnia fourth. All right, we're going to do this thing called overtime. You apologize for the mic there. What happened there was I put the headphones in and the cable got disconnected. But we're good now. So, how OT works is like this. I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock. We're not done yet. Any audio, video, chat should be spoken was immaculate career. What if sports? I will do it. So keep that in mind. I also do this thing called Live Band Karaoke. $50 for any song on the karaoke list. I posted Folsom Prison Blues yesterday. Could not get All-Star yesterday. So the problem is that yesterday, you might notice if you watch the video, it was not a different band, but half the band was out. So the band only knew like select songs on the list. It wasn't the entire list. They did not know All-Star. So that'll come later. At least for the karaoke wheel. You don't think Qatar deserved to be there? I mean, Qatar was very good in qualifying. Qatar was very good in qualifying. Dad lose $8 to Sunridge. All right, here we go. Appreciate you, man. Spin the karaoke wheel. The half-off song for this stream. This stream only is going to be Tonight's for America. Yep. I'm terrified about that game. I am terrified about that. It's eyes, you bet. You May Be Right by Billy Joel is the half-off song. We're going to do some 80s Billy Joel. $25 gets you 80s Billy Joel. Straight from the Catalina wine mixer. Then William Dawn's dishwashing soap disaster. All right. Appreciate you, man. Let's put that in. Be sure I got some time again. If you like me, see folks, hit the like button, subscribe to this episode, on the channel. Got a lot of views this stream. Holy cow. Close to 13,000 views this stream. You guys have been awesome. America's from Paraguay? Yes. Right, Qatar plays Switzerland tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know now with the views. I mean, the views were pretty good for this one. I might have to do that game over the United Bowl. I'm not sure. So, because the United Bowl's streaming a lot internationally, I could see someone streaming that game illegally. So, I'm not sure I want to take that chance. All right. If you like what we see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, helps out on the channel. New video dropping, I think, tomorrow. But we'll see on that. Worse, like, it's coming out tomorrow guaranteed. It's more will come out tonight. I don't think it's going to be tonight. The whole bit's over $40. Oh, that's it? He's going to destroy TV for $40, isn't he? He's going to destroy TV for $40. Putting on UFC the White House, I don't have a problem with this. A one-time thing. As a one-time, if it's a permanent structure like they were talking about, I think that would look tacky and awful. But as a one-time thing, I don't hate it. Yeah, I'm scared for UFC again tonight. Yeah, I don't know what the lineup's gonna be like. I don't know what the lineup is gonna look like. Why is James Corner of a FIFA show on Fox? Why is anything on Fox? It's the $1 million question. Yeah, no, I'm terrified. World Cup games make me antsy for the USA. I lose my mind on World Cup games. I'm just letting you know in advance. Just jerking each other. Stop jerking. Did they score? Yeah, this is clearly fake. Because Violet's saying, did they score when they were like at their own 25-yard line? Yoti better than James Core Show? Yes. One of them was Low Brown Bear. Weekly streams. So, I used to do that, Cleanse. It's a good question. So, I used to do the problem is that the stream schedule changes so much now. Because there's so much you make the calls. And there's so much that's just game by game. Yeah, hopefully it's Richards. Hopefully it's him that's starting. Oh, I know we're going to do like Copa America. That I knew was going to be bad. I have optimism after how they played against Senegal and Germany that we're going to be pretty good at this one. I don't think it's going to be a Copa America. Copa America we knew that was going to suck. It was worse than we expected, but we knew it was going to suck. I trust Poch. I trust Botch. Anyone care for James Corden? Not really at this point. Yeah, so the skill has changed so much. Right, because OT goes so long, yep. Right. You Levi same first blow in 8 years tomorrow. I mean, they still have a Super Bowl a couple months ago. So, that was a blowout. Call it Jags game. I do preseason, but not regular season. I don't talk during regular season games. I just, like, sit there. I just sit there. Welcome, got me into. How's it going, Garrett Cole fan? Appreciate you, man. You know, Walkoff's great. Walkoff is phenomenal. He's like the baseball version of me. He's great. Bearhalter? No, it's not a Bearhalter guy. Why the bad at Copa? Bad roster selection, bad managerial selection. I was never a Bearhalter guy. Yeah, self-blow 4 months ago, yeah. Same problem for tonight. All good, Vito. You know what's going to run through sympathy? You have overtime. Oh my god, Violet is so bad. Well, so if that happens, if that happens, I might do it. If that happens as a game that means absolutely nothing, I might do it. That would be the exception. Problem is, I have to be a standalone game because I do watch all the games at the same time, and I can't do it with there. You know, Walkoff, he's one of your best friends. Oh, that's awesome. You know, Walkoff's a great guy. Walkoff's great. Outlaws, wake up with a tour. Yes, Scar Roosh today. Yes, they did. Right, no, right. It didn't really care. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Once it's not permanent, I don't care. You're not going to Austria Germany. Stole your ticket? All right, that's good. Stole your ticket. Bouncing off the wall. All right, there we go. I love that this is like very clearly fake. They very clearly just got the old like they DVR'd the game and just did that. That's good. You got your ticket sold. West Virginia wins officially America's team. Yep. Hopefully they do it. Deflate its field goal and win it. That's not the OT rules. I don't think they clearly are faking this because they don't know football at all. Because he said they're going to get a field goal and win. That's not how it works. Right, I hope Steelers and Cowboys really suck. You got to do my night saying that while Trey and Scooter are going to do their streams. Yep. Yep. Or the Jags clinch by that point. Canada with the Rouge, I should do that. Who's the flag on? It's clearly on the Falcons. It was PI in the end zone. God. Like, this is not how anyone reacts to an actual game if they didn't know the result beforehand. How's it in Arizona? Like 100. They're going to do it for 40 bucks. The TV's going to break, isn't it? 104 degrees. Yep, 104. High of 105 tonight. But it's very hot out here. But I like it like that. Compared to the cold. As in, yep. Bless Freebird, they should. They were so late on the reaction for the touchdown, too. It's like 10 it was like 10 seconds after the touchdown I start celebrating. You know, it's hot. But it's not as bad as Florida. Florida is humid and muggy. This is a dry heat. I'll put the air on. 68. I go 68. Actually, Florida never getting the Olympics? Wow, that one. $95 in Albuquerque. Yep. Southwest for the win. Gotta get the money. Hard out for this? Let me just suggest a game when it's a Super Bowl. I would say 7 Eastern is the hard out. 7 Eastern is the hard out. Yeah, we'll go 7. Nice in Gallenberg? Wow. You were outside for hours. That sucks. Should we goal songs in soccer? There's too many countries. Otherwise, I'd do it. For certain games, I might. Maybe later on. Johnster with a $5. The Brat Pack here about the free food at B-Dubs. They show up, they argue for it, they get kicked out. I love it. Yeah, this is how anyone reacts. Yeah, Violet is just... I may have lost for the Pats, still the best team. Then why'd you make the bet? Then why'd you make the bet? For them to lose. It's gonna break the TV, is it? There's not even anything in the mug. There's nothing in the mug. This is so fake. Be more mature. Did they not break the TV? I don't break the TV in this one. That's actually not a lot of rage. I'm actually surprised. It's not a lot of rage for a Violet video. It's not any rage. I'll play a song the same. Oh, yes, like that, yes. That'd be cool. All right, next up, we'll do the Green Day songs first. We'll do that. We'll go Outlaws first. How do you feel a USA game? I'm excited. Nervous, but excited. I think we're the better side. I like the way we've looked in the friendlies. I think we're the better side. It should be like a U.S. scatter tradition. It should be. You're not nervous? Oh, I am. I'm always nervous for a USA World Cup game. I feel like a kid again when USA's in the World Cup. You know, NHL NBA games saying, you know, nothing today. I thought that like that seventh core will come in earlier in the chorus. You nervous for the U.S. women? It depends on the match. Depends on the match. Because for a lot of matches, the USA is clearly the better side. Like for a lot of them, they're very clearly the better side, so I don't get nervous. Also, USA's won so many times on the women's side, so like it's like if you lose, it's like okay, like it's different when you win something before. Yeah, I get you on that one, Summer. Yep. I get you on that one. Yeah, Ted Turner played a huge role in that. Yeah, he had to have. Like U.S. women, I don't like get nervous for only because, I mean, we've won before, so it's one of those things where once you win one, you're, I don't want to say satisfied, but it's like, okay. Like you're, I don't want to say content, but you're okay. No matter what happens, I'll always have that half-line goal against Japan in 2015. Wait, no, yeah, because although they did get 94 World Cup in the U.S., didn't play in Atlanta though. And the whole drumbeat switches up here, all right. The whole drumbeat switches. do like a guitar solo here. I do like the solo. Well, right, if US and Paraguay in a draw, I mean, look, it's not the worst result. Like, you tell me right now, especially in a World Cup like this, where top 8 third place teams make it, I'm not going to be opposed to a tie. In a game like this, I wouldn't be opposed to a draw. Will not be opposed to a draw. But it means pretty much you have to beat Australia. NBA Finals go 6. It will conflict with Fox, Aragon, Argentina, Algeria. Yep. So we would do NBA Finals. We'll do NBA Finals and Stanley Cup over everything. But obviously, if the Knicks win in 5, we will do that instead. How dumb are people saying West Conference Finals was the NBA Finals? They look pretty dumb. Although it was always insane. I thought the Spurs were the favorite. Like, I thought they were definitely the favorite. Don't get me wrong, but you can't say. Yeah, embarrassing result for Canada. They played better in the second half. Bosnia did not do much. So Bosnia did not do much, Goro. Bosnia did not do much that game, like at all. They had one shot. It was a corner kick. It was a corner kick goal off a set piece. Canada was the better side. Canada was definitely the better side. The subs, the second half, they look very good when they put on the subs. You might start. I don't know if you're gonna have Laren as a super sub and start him going forward. I don't know what you do there. Miller did nothing today though. Swiss and Canada's group. Yep. Swiss and Qatar and Canada's group. Yep. This feels like Know Your Enemy. This song feels a bit like Know Your Enemy. NBA Finals interfere with Game 6. What would I choose? Game 6 of Stanley Cup. Well, I don't know on that, actually. Like, the numbers are pretty consistent all across the board. I don't know what I would do. Momentum tracker favorite Canada most of the game. Yeah, they were the better side. They were the better side. I actually don't know what I would choose for that. The numbers are more consistent for hockey. So I'd probably pick hockey. Both at the same time? Yeah. That would I do both at the same time. Yeah. Like, it'd be update on both, obviously. You say text you $5 more, gets 2 and clocks at 0. Right, Game 7's Game 7. That is true. 2023 NBA Finals and Stanley Cup were supposed to air on the same night. Really? I didn't know that. Correct score 1-1 is at plus 400. I don't hate that. I think 2-1 USA. Both series were not good. Just gonna switch the emojis in for USA Paraguay. How's it going, Daniel? Happy Friday. I'm nervous. I'm nervous for 4 hours from now. I'm nervous. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing nervous. I do like that. That's probably my favorite one off the album so far. Very much Know Your Enemy. Alright, Williams, Dawn, dishwashing, soap, disaster. So I flip the emojis around. Alright. Okay, so the dishwasher is just a mess, of course. Dishwasher's a mess. Of course it is. Right, right. They alternate, yep. Let me just switch some things around. Oh, low just don't run. Oh boy. Oh no, no. Just switch some stuff around. William did not follow instructions. Just Channing Williams' name, of course. Now we're screeching the same. Okay, even better. Even better. Screech in the name. It's really important. Man, it is actually kind of important. Yeah, you can see the two dishes. That's the problem. It's gonna be quick. Need to clean this up. Oh no, he's gonna turn off the internet. Oh no. That's when you know he's gonna turn off the internet. Uh-oh, turn off the internet. Oh boy. Hang on, give me a second, guys. Just trying to work some stuff around. It's the middle of the game, yep. Alright. See what it's like behind the scenes. Alright, it's emergency. Wait. Did they expose the cat to the liquid too? Oh man. The cat just walked past. Yeah, well the stream started over, yep. You tell me what happened. It's time. Yeah, that's what he would say. Yep. I do love the lyric sets. I do think the lyrics are good for that. What do you use? Oh, use Dawn? No. What I feel for more. I don't know on that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm surprised. Oh, jeez. That has a lot of bubbles. That's a lot of bubbles. Oh, my God. Wow, that just completely broke, didn't it? The screeching, oh my god. He's using a broom to clean... Oh no. Just sweeping into a different room. This is not how you clean it up. Oh god. Whose game winner was better? I mean, Anunoby just tipped the ball in. Kawhi's game winner was just a crazy shot. At least he finally cleaned it. At least he finally cleaned the floor. Oh no, now it just destroyed it. Oh no. You gotta clean the inside. Yeah, the inside's a mess. I don't know how he's cleaning the inside, but he's screwed. Put him in a nice... What's your reason for put him in a nice way? Just throw him into the sink. Dishwasher training camp. Neither did I, but I know not to do what William just did. Oh, William. We didn't break any plates. I will say I was expecting him to take the things out of the dishwasher and just smash them to the ground. Pretty, like, tame William videos, actually. Pretty tame. Alright, we do have one ChatGPT as things stand. Again, $5 more gets you in at this point. It's Johnster's prompt with the Brat Pack and B-Dubs. Again, we will be live after the stream is done tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern time for the USA-Canada game. So here we go. We're outside B-Dubs. Free food! Free food! This is the greatest day of my life! Free pizza! What? Look, they do not... I just want to double check. I could be wrong. I do not think they sell pizza at Buffalo Wild Wings. But do they actually? Wait. Wait, they sell pizza? Wait a second. Right, USA Paraguay, yep. We're seeing baseball right now. I would say the Rockies. Do they really? Wait. They actually sell pizza at B-Dubs? Wait, what? They sell pizza? When did that happen? They sell pizza at I did not know that. They sell It doesn't, I mean, with all the toppings, I would just want like plain cheese. It doesn't look the worst. Actually, it doesn't look the worst. I need more sauce. But the crust looks good. B-Dubs Pizza? I don't even know the closest B-Dubs to me. What's the closest B-Dub? Oh, there's one like 3 miles away from me. You want to get pizza? I have no clue. Apparently they make bar pizza. Apparently. Okay, Little Brown Bear's actually... I got schooled by Little Brown Bear. I don't believe it. I actually got schooled by Little Brown Bear. He's right. They make pizza. Somehow. Right, here we go. Finally, a restaurant that recognizes my greatness. I deserve free food too. Their flatbread? Yeah. Doesn't look terrible, though. It actually does not look terrible. Everybody should give me free food, at least the pictures. I don't know if, like, they make it, but the photos look not bad. The 4 burst through the doors. Inside B-Dubs. Welcome to B-Dubs. Yes, hello. We are here for our free food. Your free food? Yeah. We heard you're giving out free food. Bring me the finest chicken immediately. And lots of fries. I get schooled by him. That's the low point of my life. You Little Bear is smarter than me. I'm smarter than Caillou. I know what 4 plus 3 is at least. But yeah, that's the lowest day of my life. Panera. Yeah, Panera Pizza. That's not really pizza. I wouldn't say that counts. And lots of fries. The free food is for the person who stormed the court during Game 1 of the NBA Finals. That's me. Wait, what? I stormed the court. Sir, the person who stormed the court was an adult. That's because I grew up really fast. Then how'd you Benjamin Button yourself back to... That doesn't make sense. So you grew up and then Benjamin Button yourself back to a ball kid? Yeah, Subway has pizza. Yeah, that's not... Yeah, that pizza's not good. Also, the person who stormed the court was black. That's irrelevant. I still stormed the courts. Now, that is very relevant because we know that it's not you. The person who stormed the court was not the same skin color as you, Caillou. Therefore, you cannot be the one that stormed the court. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No. Yes, no. Wow. Well, if Caillou doesn't qualify, I definitely do. Did you storm the court? In my dream? In your dream? I had a dream that I ran to the court, ate pizza, and got tackled by security. A school's not a pillar. That's not the same thing. Why not? Because dreams aren't real. Well, my dreams are real to me. That's why I'm with Little Gray Bear. I'm with her in my dreams. That's not how this works. You're discriminating against dream court stormers. A protected class. A protected class under Title VII. Dream court stormers. How do you get the free food? Yeah, I think the employees would know. Yeah. I think they would. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't need a reason for free food. It's not a promotions work. But I'm Little Princess, okay? Therefore, I get whatever I want. You don't confuse with Little Belle. No. That's not fair. Life isn't fair. Wow! Well, I didn't storm the court, but I once ran onto a soccer field during recess. That's completely unrelated. It counts. It doesn't. You're making up rules. No, those are literally the rules. Wow! I stormed the court. My dream should count. I deserve special treatment. Give me free fries. Security? What's the problem? They won't stop arguing about free food. Yeah, new class status. Streamfield Stormers. I love it. Because it's mine. Because dreams matter. Because I'm important. I want fries. You four need to leave. What? They're escorted outside by security. This is the worst day ever. Dream discrimination. Yep, dream discrimination. They should have rolled out the red carpet for me. I never got my fries. I still say I stormed the court. And I still say my dream counts. I still say I'm royalty. And I still want fries. They walk away from B-dubs, whining. And the kids don't get any food. As a result. But apparently we learned that B-dubs makes pizza. Apparently this prompt actually taught me that B-dubs makes pizza. Which I was not expecting. Alright, last call for anything. Audio, video, chat, GPT, Sporkle, Quiz, Immaculate Grid, What If Sports. Last call for anything. Otherwise, we are going to sign off here. We'll be live in 3.5 hours for USA Paraguay. I try to get a video out. Worst case, Red Ramen does too. I didn't know Red Ramen makes pizza. I think the vid's going to just come out Saturday instead. I think the vid will just come out on Saturday. See you later? Well, it's not a maybe. Oh, for you. Oh, for you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, like, we're definitely live. All good on the OJV. Yep, all good. All good. We'll be on late. We'll definitely be on late after. We'll do OT afterwards. USA Paraguay. Got my Clint Dempsey jersey ready. Locked up and ready to go. Oh, man. 3.5 hours till the USA kicks off World Cup action against Paraguay. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, on that note, see you guys in just a little bit. 3.5 hours for our second stream of the day. B-Dubs Pizza. Go check it out. Canada, Bosnia, 1-1 draw to close things out. See you guys soon.